Have you ever wondered why some people rise to greatness, while others keep struggling no matter how hard they try? The answer isn't luck or talent, it's the power of their thoughts. A person's greatness is shaped by their thoughts. This timeless truth has been proven again and again by the lives of people like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, and Jeff Bezos. Napoleon Hill once said, "Whatever you think about, you become." But if that's true, why do so many people still struggle to succeed? Today's story will reveal the answer. Once, at a crowded railway station, lived a poor beggar. Every day he survived by asking strangers for a few coins. People passed him by. Some ignored him. Some tossed him change. But no one ever spoke to him, until one morning. A well-dressed businessman stepped onto the platform, confident, sharp, and successful. The beggar thought, he must be rich. If I ask him, he'll surely help me. He approached the man and stretched out his hand. But instead of money, the businessman gave him a question. Do you always just take from others? Have you ever given anything to anyone? The beggar froze. No one had ever asked him that before. Sir, I'm just a beggar. I have nothing to give. The businessman smiled gently. If you believe you have nothing to give, then you also have no right to ask for anything. Life is an exchange. Give something, and only then you'll receive something in return. And with that, he boarded his train and disappeared. The beggar stood there, silent. The man's words echoed in his mind. If you want to receive, you must first give. That night, he couldn't sleep. What can I possibly give? I have nothing. Days passed. Then one morning, he saw a small patch of wildflowers blooming beside the tracks. Their colors caught his eye, and suddenly an idea struck him. What if I give people a flower every time they give me alms? He picked a few flowers, sat at his usual spot, and when someone gave him a coin, he smiled and offered them a flower in return. At first, people looked surprised. Then they smiled back. Some even thanked him. Slowly, something magical happened. People started giving him more. He realized, whenever he had flowers, donations increased. When the flowers ran out, the coins stopped coming. So it's true, he thought. People like to receive something in return. Days later, he saw the same businessman again. Excited, he ran to him. Sir, today I have something to give you. If you give me money, I'll give you flowers in return. The businessman smiled, handed him some cash, and accepted the flowers. You've learned the value of exchange, he said. Today you are no longer a beggar. You're a businessman. The train departed, but those words stayed forever. Am I really a businessman? He thought. Then realization hit him. People aren't giving me money out of pity anymore. They're paying for what I offer. I'm not a beggar. I'm a trader. That day he made a bold decision. He left the railway station, never to beg again. 6 months later, at the same station, two well-dressed men met. They shook hands. Wait, you were that beggar? Yes, the man laughed. But today I own a flower business. The businessman smiled in amazement. That's incredible. What changed you? You did, the flower seller replied. You taught me the greatest truth. We only receive when we give. I was never truly a beggar. I was a businessman all along. They shook hands again, this time as equals. Life is shaped by how we see ourselves. When your thoughts change, your future changes too.